Hello everyone and welcome back to Octopath Traveler, the final Chapter 4 story. I also noticed, I didn't really get into it much at the end of last episode, but in the final chapters of each character so far we sort of got hints of an overarching theme. And I know I read an offhand comment somewhere that there's a secret final boss or something like that. I didn't read any further into it, so I don't know if it's true, but we've had a lot of talking about this gate of Finis or something, and sort of a dark god that was locked away, and we know where the gate is. It's in Hornburg. We know those keys are the dragon stones that Therion had to steal back and all that stuff. So I'm guessing there's something happening around that. If that's the case, I will also definitely be showing that on video at some point. But the offhand comment I read said that you need your whole party for that, so you need all 8 characters to be highly leveled. I don't know if that's true. I don't even know if there is such a boss, but if there is, and I need to level up everyone, it's going to be a little while. Anyway, let's continue.
Here. I see.
Yeah, probably not the best place for a snow leopard. Pretty sure I've also stolen from everyone here. That was funny.
Oh.
That was not so funny, but yeah, Tressa's build was funny. I also have Tressa in the party now, by the way, since she's going to be a definite lock-in for my final party. Wondering if I should already switch her over to be Rune Lord, but I think I'll keep Harned on Rune Lord for now.
Mayhap.
Just so.
Of course.
Thank you. On it. Yes. If thou wilt. Excellent. I am ready. I think not.
Listen up!
Damnation! Oi!
Look around town.
Huh. Oh. Ugh.
So then... Indeed.
Not dead, they're just petrified. Oh, the ones in the cave, or the ruins, at least. Maybe some of the ones died outside, I guess.
Could you?
Yes.
I am most pleased to see you return safe, Captain.
I fear there is no pleasure in it for me, Your Highness. I fled like a coward.
You did your duty, Captain. Without you to bring us word of what happened, we would be all but doomed. Now, we would hear your report.
By your leave, Your Majesty. There were packs of monsters roaming in the vicinity of the ruins. The men fought bravely and succeeded in culling their numbers. Emboldened, we dared to venture into the ruins themselves. 'Twas there that red-eyed beast came upon us. A ferocious creature of a size and strength I've not seen. But that was not the worst of it. Oh no. Any soldier that met its blood-red gaze was turned to stone. Living statues, insensible to all around them.
Yeah, but they'll keep, right? I mean, sure, they're petrified, but I mean, there's no hurry, right?
Tell me one thing, Captain.
Your Highness?
Did these men fight bravely to the end?
Every one.
I see. That will be all, Captain.
That's a weird question.
However, this matter is not over. Our fallen men must be avenged.
Begging your Highness's leave, we can do better than revenge. If the red-eye beast itself is slain, your men will be released from its curse.
Is this true?
But you heard yourself. This fiend wields terrible powers. What hope have we of slaying it when a single glance invites certain doom?
I can protect myself from the petrification. By your leave, I shall fight the beast alone.
Can you defeat it?
I swear on my life. I will bring the beast down and free your men from its baleful curse.
What is your name, girl?
I am called Honnet.
Honnet, I see the glitter of steel in your eye.
Also, please don't stand so close to me without taking a bath.
Resolve and strength in equal measure. Each time a menace has been visited upon this realm of mine, a hero with the same steel in their eye has stepped forward to save it. This time, you will be that hero for us.
By your leave, I shall take the rest of the men and drive off the monsters outside the ruins.
The Knights Ardent shall sally with you.
We shall escort Honnet safely to the entrance.
Very good. Honnet, slay this beast and return safely to us.
I shall.
Honnet.
Well, well.
Indeed.
I see.
Well said.
Oh, travel banter. Let's see, how are we looking? I will not look for a place to sleep. I will just heal up and plumb up, and then I think we'll be good to go. I guess I could also look around, see if there's anything to steal in here. Apparently I haven't been through this yet. Evasion plus 80, that's nice. I hope you're okay with seeing some of this on camera. Yeah, I won't go through the upper floor right now. Probably some more stuff I could steal, but... I'll do that off camera. I think we're ready to go, though. So, sure.
Listen up!
Sir!
Knights Ardent!
Oh, I thought we were gonna get voice acting, but it just pretended to give me voice acting. I wouldn't... Like, I think one of the worst things about the way they've chosen to do the voice acting is that on some lines, they have a voice snippet that is just the first few words of that line. And then you think, oh, we're getting voice acting. It's like, help me please, someone's attacking the village. And they have the snippet for help. So it just goes help, and you think, oh, I should be quiet, there's going to be voice acting. And then there isn't. It's atrocious. The graphic style and the boss fights are pretty cool in the game. But boy oh boy did they mess up the storytelling. Hardcore. Yes, protect the stinky cat lady.
There it be.
To arms! Let none escape!
Leave it to me.
I am ready. This bodeth ill.
I'm wondering if I'll actually have the whole party, or if this will be a boss fight to be fought solo. That would be interesting. I mean, you have the party now, but I'm not certain if we'll have the party for the boss fight. I also don't know at all how the petrification mechanic will work. So we have those items to prevent it or cure it, I guess, but we have a limited number of them, and as I said, I don't know how that mechanic is going to play out. Also, they're doing that screen effect thing again, where it looks like everything is basically out of focus. It's not video encoding on my side, it's just the way the game looks here.
Time to teach you a lesson.
I'm still not going to do these fights. It might be interesting to level up Tressa a bit, but I shall not bother. I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go, but I think I missed a chest back there, so let's go. Anything? Nope. I thought this was going to be the way forward because it looked to be going into the right direction, but okay.
Standest thou against
Not a
me?
relevant chest. Could have
Then
easily
be
just
hunted.
ignored that, but no. But yeah. After I've done Harnit's story, I will go through. Oh wait, no, this is not the right way, so this is good. This will be one of those optional areas in the next section that I can't get to from the main path. Giving me... wow. I got 30,000 money from a normal standard chest, not even the red one, just the standard sort of wooden one. And then this gives me 50,000, which is not much more and basically useless. But yeah, I won't do the dungeons on camera. Or at least the looting and exploring thereof. I'll just do the boss fights on camera. Because those are the interesting things. The normal fights in the dungeons generally aren't that much to write home about, so... But yeah, for exploring, we still need Therion in the party, of course, to open the purple chests, because those contain the best stuff. I'll also, when I explore those optional dungeons and all that stuff, I'll look up how many and which purple chests there are in the dungeon, and when I have them all, I'll just immediately go out, switch party to someone who needs the experience. Assyrian's fine level-wise, and I'm not really looking to get him any higher, but obviously I need him. This looks like there should be something. There is. Don't really know which is the right way here. Oh, I surprised my foe. Cool.
What is the logical
Still not
course of
interested in
action?
fighting them, but still good to know, I guess. In those instances, I should probably just analyze someone to get some more info. Unseen Saber. I think that's evasion plus, right? Physical attack evasion. Alright. Oh, I should also check Got Werner's Blade. And they have the Dragon Saber, physical and critical. Werner's physical and mental. All successful attacks become critical hits. It's pretty good. Technically, probably more useful than just straight up critical.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Oh look, everyone's weak to lightning. But who cares? Lightning necklace.
Letting us begin.
I still missed an item somewhere to the right, but
Letting the hunt begin.
I don't feel like going back now. I'm just gonna leave it be. I would cut before the boss encounter, which I suspect is coming up. But then the boss encounter itself might not fill an episode, so it's just going to be a longer episode. You can either be happy or not about that, but it's the way it is.
Letting us beginning.
Oh hey, a big guy.
Letting my arrow flying true.
Bye bye. Some jam. A healing great bunch, okay.
I've done my research on you.
Still nothing
Now,
of import.
What next?
I'll definitely put one attempt against the boss in this video.
These are the guards from Marsalim. I do not understand. This creature's heart, I cannot read it. I can sense the feelings of every beast, every monster. But from this one, nothing. Still, my task remaineth the same. Thou hast taken people from us, and we shall have them back. If thou art ready, then so am I. Letting my arrow flying true.
Not weak to swords.
But out of my way.
Ooh. Oh, that was nasty.
So much to learn.
So yeah, I've got this petrification thing. Again, I don't know how the mechanic's going to work, but I want an olive of life. Let's use medium ones.
What to do?
Now, can I collect? I can, which means I can also steal. That's good. But let's try some other attack types. Just blindness, that's basically irrelevant. My
You're
daggers
too kind.
don't work.
What's this now?
Fire? Nope.
Letting the hunt begin.
Axes?
Oh no!
You are going to heal more.
Witness the miracle of healing.
Coming, if
Easy break. Easy life.
coming, if thou
They still don't
darest.
really know the weaknesses though. That's a bit unfortunate, but I can definitely do a transfer room.
Scattering them all.
Oh no!
Collect is not 10%. Maybe wind?
Freeze.
Nope. Therion can do the reckoning.
Time to steal the show.
Right, max damage. Nice.
What's this now?
Cyrus, maybe analyze?
Much to learn.
Okay, bows should also work. That's somewhat to be expected, I guess.
Coming, if thou darest.
Right, let's light rune everyone.
Conjuring light.
Aww. Damn it. Hate the unconscious thing. You are going to revival herb on Cyrus.
An interesting.
Cyrus is going to revival herb.
How
On.
about this?
Sorcery.
Holy hell, that's nasty. Anyway,
Here.
Tressa, we'll need her to heal. Now, Harnett, you can definitely...
What's this now?
let's get the blindness of Harnett as well. It's probably
How about
best.
this?
I won't hold back.
And you can heal more.
Witness the miracle of healing.
Nice.
Sorcery.
What's this?
Okay, if I have to retry this, I will definitely do something about blind and possibly unconscious as well.
How about this?
So those are really nasty conditions here. Therion.
Weak.
Ah, yeah, the unconscious and all that stuff is just really annoying. Right, but let's just do normal attacks. Tressa is unconscious, of course. Yeah, this condition spam is incredibly annoying, especially the unconscious stuff.
Here.
This might actually be the first of the level 4, chapter 4 bosses I need to do again.
What
Unconscious
to
is
do?
just a really, really bad condition. Hoping not any patience.
It's my turn now.
Alright then, revive Harnett.
Alfred, help us.
Oh, just a 1 HP revive, right. Remember, it's a useless skill. For obvious reasons. So, Olive of Life
Here.
on Harnett.
What's this now?
Yeah, just anti-unconscious seems to be basically mandatory for this battle. I don't know, just attack. At least the Bright Pursuit did something.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Right, you can also just break the enemy real quick. Actually, I think what I want to do instead is just chuck a healing great bunch.
Using this.
My turn.
And then just break the boss now. With the Bright Pursuit.
Let's do this.
So breaking right at the end of a turn is less advantageous than breaking right before it. Tressa, you are full, so let's do Holy Light.
Sacred light.
Right, on it.
Letting the hunt begin.
You can just do an attack.
What's this now?
Right, just analyze
Much to learn.
a lightning fire swords. Very good.
What's this now?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
What next?
And Hornet, you can. Do I have anything cool to summon? Yeah, sure.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, losing some weaknesses there.
Scattering them all.
Yeah, it seems light will always be a weakness of that thing. 54%, 100%.
What's yours is mine.
Huh. Just a large Olip of Life, that was not really worth
What
it.
is the logical course of action?
Just wondering if the Pursuit, yeah, just does max damage. Probably better than a standard spell would have been. And you can just heal more.
Witness the miracle of healing.
She has some pretty good heals as it is, so that's fine. I'm guessing now I will
Letting the hunt begin.
have to deal with the petrification.
Holding back nothing. Conjuring light.
Out of my way.
Okay, do you have... Spears should possibly work at this stage? Yes.
It's my turn now.
An interesting dilemma.
Let me think. No, we should be able to break it.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Just do this. And then...
Coming,
Oh, we can
if
actually
thou
break it this
darest.
turn. Do I want to, though? I don't think I do. Yeah, I'll break it on Harnett at the beginning of next turn.
Coming, if thou
Oh.
darest.
I was gonna say never mind, but I don't need the double attack anymore. Because the sword will break one and then the pursuit will break the other. Or not. Oh! Or yes. We got really lucky there. I thought, okay, the attack and then the pursuit, they will break. And the attack misses. Oh, well, damn it, it's not gonna work. Pursuit hit. And then, oh, I get the second serving. Oh, but it misses. Oh, but I get the pursuit. Everything's fine. I would say roller coaster of emotions. Right. I think I'm just gonna
I'll take
collect. So I'm pretty sure the enemy is close to death here.
Let's do this.
Ooh, we get double patience.
next?
I'm just gonna use this patience to analyze the foe quickly.
Much to learn.
7000 HP left. Basically nothing.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
And there we go. I
I honor thee, my quarry.
I'm just wondering what the petrification mechanic was supposed to be, because I don't think we got anything like that. We had the unconscious and blind stuff, which was annoying, but nothing petrified me. Maybe that's the second phase, I guess.
What?
Tja.
Truly?
Not so.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm in your debt.
Nay.
Understood.
I could have probably cut and filled another episode, but meh. You can consider this either a treat or a horrible punishment, but you had to endure much more video from me than usual. Well, you didn't have to. You just turn it off. Maybe you did. Maybe you're not even hearing this. Lardy lardy lar. Everyone who turned off the video and is not watching this part is
Excellent.
a massive twat. But don't let them know.
Behold, my fellows! Hanit the Huntress, Slayer of Red Eye, has returned!
General Lenar tells me of your exploits. You have slain the menace.
It's actually somewhat fair because Rune Lord's suit damage was probably the majority of the damage dealt, which means she probably more or less did this for the most part by herself. I mean, the party helped, but yeah, you get what I mean.
You saved my poor men and our city. You are our savior, and we are forever in your debt.
What I did was for my own avail.
Perhaps so, Huntress. Yet grateful we remain. I would like to propose a banquet in your honor. But alas, I divine that you will not tarry here with us.
I cannot, Highness. I must see with mine own eyes if my master hath been freed from the curse.
Of course. General Lenar.
Sire, my men are ready to escort the Huntress at your command.
I informed King Kalim of your circumstances. He ordered preparations be made in advance.
You fought the Red Eye to bring your master to life. My soldiers recovered the instant it was slain. Pray, go to his side at once.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Think nothing of it, but perhaps when your quest is done, you would grace us with your presence once more.
You know, after bath. Or 5.
And then we may throw the banquet you deserve.
You will sit at the far end of the table. We will sit at the other end of the table.
You honor me. I hope that day shall come soon.
I don't know why, I just find the idea funny that she's quite strong and helping everyone, and like they're grateful for the help, but really she just smells horribly. Can I skip this? I mean, go through the voice acting. Okay, can't skip it anyway. I guess you get these credits when you finish the main story of the character you started with. But they're actually quite good, because it's also the final chapter 4 that I did. So it's good that I did Harnit's last. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best, I'd say. I think Alberic's was pretty good. I didn't mind Primrose's. Therion was pretty good. What else? Cyrus didn't turn out too bad either. Elfin was shit. Shressa was just childish. Ophelia was pretty shitty. I'm forgetting someone, aren't I? Probably someone who wasn't that important. Let's see, we've got Tressa, Harnet, Primrose. Did I mention Primrose? Yeah, I did. Tressa, Harnet, Primrose. Ophelia to get the females going. Talked about those. Therion was fine. Elfin was dumb. Alberic was okay. Cyrus was okay. No, I went through them all. As in, spoke about my final assessment of them, I guess. So, yeah, we're getting the credits now. I can't skip them. Maybe if I hold down B. Nope, can't skip them. We're gonna have to go through this. Never enjoyed the idea, because forcing people to watch the credits, it's not like they are somehow going to honor the people who made the game anymore if they're forced to look at their names. Yeah, the music was pretty cool. And aside from that, I'm hoping that there will be sort of more guidance for a potential overarching Chapter 5 where we sort of, I don't know, actually finish some of the story. Because there are quite a few gaps left where we don't really know what's going on. Tressa Chapter 4 was particularly noticeable, where there was that lady who stole the notebook, and all we know is that she wasn't satisfied with what was in the notebook. But we don't know why she wanted it, or what she was hoping to find in it. Really, really strange that that was not explained at all. But there was definitely some hints at that dark god and that gate of Finis, something, and the keys to it, and people are trying to open it or prevent it from being opened, things like that. So I also think this would probably be more interesting if it actually showed the ways we defeated those bosses, instead of just being basically random summons. So I'm pretty sure these are not terribly accurate. Maybe they are. I don't know. I would need to go back and check, but it seems some of the summons were not how I finished the fights, but here we are, and it shows us using Cyrus, which doesn't seem improbable. So perhaps it actually does show the finishing blow we ended up using. Certainly, Harnet being a secondary cleric is something that I did. That's cool. I was gonna complain that it just showed us summoning random beasts, but yeah, I did beat some enemies that way. And certainly Cyrus being the killing blow quite regularly is also not unrealistic, because I did some fights where I just buffed him up to high heavens and just blasted enemies to bits. Still, very long credits, not really that much more to say. If you're looking for whether you should buy the game, you need to be resilient to bad writing. the whole voice acting, not voice acting stuff, and the tedious cutscenes is obviously not that much of an issue. If I wasn't recording, I would probably just be skipping all the cutscenes. But for a video series on YouTube, I don't like doing that. It's more about showing story than showing gameplay, really. At least that's the way I see a Let's Play. If I wanted to show gameplay, I would focus on a much more disconnected type of video. Making a guide for how to fight a particular boss, things like that. But a Let's Play, I think, is always more a celebration of story than of gameplay. Because you can experience story from watching it. You can barely experience gameplay from watching it. It's almost impossible to convey how a game feels to play from a video. Which is why it's of course complete rubbish that Let's Plays cut into the profit margin of companies producing games. But yeah, I think this is actually the party compositions that we used to fight the final bosses. Because it changed to the secondaries that I think are the correct ones. Certainly Harnit's now a Rune Lord, which was... getting that Rune Lord was a very good choice. I'm sure the other advanced classes are also really powerful, and I might have had a similar experience with them, I just decided to get those later. But the Rune Lord is just... the amount of bonus damage. I mean, it's possible that that scales off in late game, it's not as powerful anymore, but just for the story stuff. Like those, especially second serving double pursuit things where you just do 2 attacks doing 500 each and then 2 pursuits doing 8,000 each. Against bosses that only have maybe 100,000 HP, that's pretty nice. So, yeah. So if you can get over the bad story writing, for much of it anyway, then the gameplay is pretty fun, and I think the graphics are well made. Not attempting to be photorealistic really helps a game, I think. Because if you make a game that sells itself on, being the most advanced technically, so from like using the most advanced graphics and all that stuff, that never ages well. Whereas if you're going for a comic-y style that doesn't try to look the sharpest it could, that ages much better. But yeah. That was Octopath Traveler. Now, the video series is not done. As I said, we will go through and... just to get the final cutscene, of course.
Not far now.
God's mercy! What is that fiend?
Come, Linda, with me.
Oh, look, it's Linda's dad. Not really, but you know what I mean.
Look out!
Huh?
Ah, her master's back, of course.
Hagen, if thou art here, then...
What ho, Hornet! Don't tellin' me thou'st grown again!
Not in height, master. But if thou speakest of experience, then yes.
Ah, that must be it. Hope I didn't cause thee too much trouble.
Some, master. And I was worried for a spell.
Thou were? Then I guess I owe thee an apology.
Thou certainly dost.
Stay, my dear. That was thy cue to say not at all.
And not just to me, to Natalia, Susanna, and Eliza as well. You had us all worried,
Though one of them got some use out of your statue. Sorry.
That's a long list, but no matter. Rest assured, I'll make an apology to each and every one. And then I shall thank them, too, for good measure.
Thou dost not.
Hannet, thank thee. Thou'st done me proud. Blushing, art we? Perhaps thou'st not grown that much after all.
And thou clearly hast learnest nothing from this misadventure.
Oh, a man my age hath learned all the things he ever will, I'm afraid.
Begging your pardon, sir, but we just wanted to thank you.
Oh, quite. Think nothing of it. Art thou hurt?
Nothing that won't mend soon enough, by your grace, sir.
Good to hear it. So, where were we? Ah, yes. Thou were about to tell me of thine adventures.
It's a long story. Wouldst thou hear in it all?
Every last word.
The journey I had taken was but a short episode in my life. But I would come into telling the tale of it many times in the years to come in. For the first time as a hunter, I found a story that was mine alone. It was my first story, but not my last. But those are tales for another day. And so I end my story here. Thou canst always come to our village to hear in it again. Though I warn you, it may not be the same with every telling.
I think that was a good ending. I think that, I mean, Harnet's story was fairly basic, so it didn't really try to reach for much depth, but I think they executed it well. But yeah, now that we've completed Harnet's story, we can change our party freely. But as I said, Harnet will stay in the party. So there will be a break in videos, possibly, I don't know. I've got a bit of a head start on you, but no promises whatsoever. But eventually there will be videos of me doing the last 3 of the optional bosses. And then possibly some other dungeons if they're interesting, if I'm not too overleveled by then. And if there is that optional final boss thing, I will also be doing that, but eventually, right? Like, no promises on it'll be next week or whatever. Yeah, thanks for sticking around for this long, and if this is all you were interested in, then I guess maybe check out some other videos I've done. Otherwise, let our paths cross again in the future. And if you're sticking around for the rest of the series, then yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.